Hey guys, I'm back. I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine. If I do wear makeup, this is the routine I do. So starting with my bare face, I go in with some SPF. This one is from Glow Recipe, and I really like it because it has niacinamide in the formula, which helps with skin texture and just overall smoothing out your skin. So I apply that first, and then I go in with this Super Boost Skin Tint from Makeup Forever. And I really like this formula because it's super lightweight, but it applies a nice even layer of coverage, which helps all the other products that I'm going to apply later adhere better. So I apply this first just directly onto my face, and then I go in with a foundation brush and just buff it all over, starting at the perimeter of my face and then moving it inward. And as you can see, it doesn't completely cover, it's not full coverage by any means, but it is like hydrating, and it provides like a light layer of coverage, which helps all the products that I'm going to apply afterward to adhere better. So you just want to buff this, kind of just get a nice clean layer all around your face, but keeping majority of the product on the outer perimeter of your face. And then I'm going in with this ColorFix matte. This is a pigment from Danessa Myricks Beauty. I hope I'm saying that right. And I just apply this all over my cheek area. I like to do the boyfriend blush trend, where it's kind of just all over the middle of my face, and then I apply a little bit of this on my nose as well. And I like this formula because once it dries, it really does like stay. It's waterproof, sweat proof, so it'll really stick to your face all day. And then I'm going in with one of my favorite products of all time. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes. I really like this formula also for the same reasons as the blush that I just used. Once this dries, it really does stick to your face and it doesn't move. It is Pro Longwear for sure, and I've been wearing this for years. It's one of the products that I continually come back to because it's just so good. I hope they never ever change this formula. Please, if anyone from MAC is listening to this, please don't ever change this formula. So I go in and apply that underneath my eyes, and then on my chin, and a little bit in the middle of my forehead as well. And then I go in with a small concealer brush and just make sure I really blend that in as much as possible, because again, once it dries, it's not going anywhere. I also apply a little bit of that under my brow bone before I fill in my brows, just because I already have the product out. The pump for this is pretty tricky. Like once it's out, so you gotta use all of it. Next, I'm going in with a bit of a contour color. This one is from MakeupByMario, I believe in the shade Dark Deep. I will put all the products in the description box below. And I just apply this right underneath the blush and also on the temples of my forehead. I'm also going to go in and contour my nose with this, and just pretty lightly. Like, I am applying a bit of product, but I like to apply it lightly and then blend as I go with my fingers so that it's not too harsh, as you can see. And then I'll also go back in with the brush, so just alternating between my fingers and the brush to make sure the product blends as nicely as possible. And then I'm going in with my second blush for my routine. This is the Make Me Blush Liquid from Yves Saint Laurent in the shade 54, and I'm applying that just right over top of the contour, and I'm going to go in and blend that out using the same foundation brush that I used originally on my face, so that it really blends seamlessly into the rest of my makeup. Before I powder under my eyes, I like to go back in with that concealer brush and just make sure it's all blended really softly so that I don't get any creasing under there. And then I go in with this translucent powder. This one is the Carcelin translucent powder. I love this translucent powder. It is so nice. I apply it pretty heavily under my eye area and then just lightly over the rest of my makeup, and it is sweat proof, waterproof, transfer proof, kind of, you know, don't go crazy, but it does really actually work for keeping my makeup pretty locked in all day. So I just lightly tap this all over my face, and then I like to go back in under my eyes and apply a little bit of a heavier layer. I also use this to contour my nose a little bit. So as you can see, I apply kind of a thick layer right on the outer bridge of my nose. Next, I'm going in with this eyebrow pencil from Subtl, and I recently discovered this brand. They sent me some stuff and I'm obsessed with the brow pencil. I didn't show the full functionality of this product, but it has the brow pencil, the brow gel, and a spoolie all in one, which I love. I also love the color. It is perfect for my eyebrow shades. Next, I'm taking this Bobbi Brown Longwear cream eyeshadow stick in the color Cinnamon, and I'm going to be applying this on my lid and also underneath my eye. I love these formulas because, again, it's a theme with my everyday makeup. Like, I want something that I don't have to reapply often. These things do not move. Once you blend them, like once they dry, they're not going anywhere. So you want to make sure you really blend it out to the consistency that you want it, but it's locked in there. And I love a long wearing product these days. Like, give me more. And then I'm going to go in with this brown shade out of the Makeup by Mario Mattes palette, and I think this is the warm version of the matte palette. I'm just going over top of that Longwear cream stick and blending it into my crease. I'm also going to blend a little bit of that into my lower lash line as well. I love doing this now just to kind of hide the creasing under my eyes with the concealer. It also makes my eyes look bigger, so pro hack, put eyeshadow under your eyes to make them look bigger. Okay, next I'm going in with this waterproof eyeliner. I got this at Sally's. It's from the brand Palladio, and I'm just going to be applying this into my lash line and my waterline, and also flicking it a little bit to the outer corner to give myself like a light wing, like a subtle little baby wing. I don't know, I find this is really cute. I don't usually put on a ton of liner anymore. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras of all time. Probably something I will use forever as long as they don't change the formula. Again, if someone from MAC is listening to this, please don't ever change this formula. It just really coats my lashes so well and just really gets in there and does the job. You know what I mean? All of the products that I use lately are products that I really love because I don't get a ton of PR anymore. So these are all products that I swear by and would buy again. And speaking of, this is one of my holy grail products. If I ever lose this product, I would lose my mind, okay? This is the Hourglass Ambient Light Trio, and I love this product for setting my makeup all over and getting rid of that translucent powder. And then I go in with this bronzer from Kosas, also an iridescent finish. I love using iridescent powders now as my finishing product because when I go in with the setting spray, it kind of just melts everything into my face and makes me look super glowy, which I'm all about the glow these days. I need to glow, you know what I mean? Okay, this is a product that I'm really upset about because I don't know if they sell it anymore. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've been using this blush forever. This is the Flesh Beauty Blush. Oh my god, I love this, but I really hope that it's not, because you can see I'm almost out of it and I'm obsessed with it. It's one of my favorite products of all time. And then I'm going in with this highlighter from Rare Beauty, and I'm just going to pop this on the inner corner of my eye. And I also apply this on my nose, and that's kind of my favorite part of my entire makeup routine, is like giving my nose a little boop, 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 boop. Oh my god, I love it, so pretty. And then I'm going in with the Professional setting spray from Benefit and just spraying that all over my face to really lock in those products. I don't know if this really like helps my makeup last a long time, but it does set the powders to make them look a bit glowy. For my lips, I'm using the Limitless brown lip liner from Makeup Forever, and this is the Extreme Artist Pencil. So this also is a long wearing formula. Once it dries, it is not going anywhere. Okay, that's my theme. Like, I want my products to last as long as possible. And then I'm going in with this CandyGlaze in the number 15 from YSL and just applying that into the center and blending it in. I really love this lip combo so much. And then my favorite, this is one of my favorite products of all time right now. It's the NK Lip Gel. Look how excited I get to put on lip gloss. I am obsessed. I got these for like 75 cents on Amazon, and I am obsessed. Like, this is one of my favorite products right now. Look at just juicy. Lip gloss for life. Lip gloss game for life. Alright, you guys, that is my finished makeup look. I am obsessed with it. I feel so pretty all day long. So, yeah, details in the description box. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!